Hello everybody! Thank you for joining me today in another episode of The Infected. I am your host, Lethallady, and we are picking up kind of where we left off in our last episode. As I said in the last episode, I was going to do some off-camera work, and I'm going to show you what I did. So, I'm trying to remember everything I did. I restocked everything. Oh, and I rigged up the truck with all of the storage boxes so it's ready to go whenever I'm ready to go. And I also did a couple other things. I think I did these. I don't think I've shown you that. These are running too. Alright, that's okay. I also put together this stone crate rack, and it's holding a bunch of coal for us. It still needs more coal in there. I restocked that. I worked on processing a lot of iron. All of these are full, and all of these are full. Another thing I did is I went ahead and did a little expansion up here so I could utilize this space to get more done when I need it. Because in this episode, what we're going to do is we are going to make some batteries and set up some power producing instruments and set up the process for making our own gasoline. And if we have time, we will continue to work on this section and get up there on top of the stone and see what else we can do if we have time. If we have time, I'll start building. I am a little sick, so if you hear my voice sounding a little rough, it's because I've got some congestion I'm dealing with. And if you see some really weird cuts in my editing, that is due to also coughing off camera. There's Mike gathering stone for us. All right. So, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to go, I think, back upstairs and let's start building some battery storage. I don't know how many batteries I'm actually going to make because I do want to make some other things today. So, power. People say that it's not worth making these, but I don't think so. I think it's worth making these. So I'm going to make, let's start out with just 3. Sled, aluminum, copper, and electrical parts. Okay. Electrical parts are downstairs, so let's go grab those. I tried recording this already last weekend. As you know, I didn't produce a video last weekend because when I went to go record that episode, I did not have my mic being recorded, so that was not really good. Let's grab a big old stack. Okay. That's all I need for that. We need lead now. Let's go ahead and start picking from this one. One more for that one. Yeah, I spent a lot of time producing this stuff so that way we'd have it for today. I'll take that down and worry about that later. What else we need? Let's grab aluminum. Do we need copper? All right. Now I'm going to place these up on the rack. Okay, so what I'm going to start doing first is some of these. These are the cheaper ones to make. We'll start with 4 and see how far we can get with that. Oh, I need iron. That's going to be downstairs. So let's start with aluminum. I have more aluminum over here. Alright, need some more aluminum. Now we need copper and cobalt. So let's grab copper. Wow. Perfect. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to go downstairs and grab some iron. This is going to be 2 trips because I'm not going to be able to bring all the iron with me in one trip. Alright, we need 4 more iron. I'm actually going to grab one of these to go to. Is it going to let me get down? There. Alright. Where can I start placing these? I think I'm going to just put them here. Alright. That should do it. I wonder if I can come over here and put them down. There's one. Two. Three. I would be daring and try to go down there and just by falling or jumping, but can I go down? There we go. But I'm not going to be that gutsy. I don't want to bust a leg. My daughter started driver's ed today. I took her out for a little bit of driving in a parking lot. She is going to do well. She seems relaxed enough and not intimidated by the whole process, so that's good. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I'm wondering if I should grab some iron, because I do want to make some of those. Alright. Take as many of those as I can. And we're just going to place down 4 of these for now. I'm hoping I have enough aluminum. Alright. These take a lot of aluminum. Yeah. Finish that one up. We made it. Alright, now what else do I need to do? Ooh, lead and cobalt. That's done. I don't know if I have any more on me. No, I don't. Alright. One, two, three, four. Alright, we're gonna put these down like I did the solar panels. Don't want to fall off. All right. Let's put these on the back. Another thing I wanted to do was to work on the barn. Oh. We're gonna have some company. Sorry about that. I had to turn my phone sound off. There we go. Last time I did this, nobody showed up. So I'm wondering... Oh! Oh my god, that scared me. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright, let's go loot them. Mike's already out there fixing it. That's so funny. Ooh, I see a fox. Awesome. All really good stuff. I don't think I have my... Yeah. I don't have my crossbow on me, or I would go after him. Alright, so now I'm going to decide where I'm going to put my power box. My first one. I want it to be somewhere where I can place down this guy, because he needs powered. So I really don't like to close up my walkways, but I don't know where else I could put this thing. It's kind of big. I could put it here, but then I'd have to try to rig something up. That's not gonna work. Maybe right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put it there for now. So we need screws, steel, aluminum, and mechanical parts. Alright. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but... Oops. Let's go ahead and put that away. I'm gonna have to process some steel. I don't think I have any. So... Oh, shoot. Alright, so I put stuff in there. I'm gonna throw that in there for now, too. I'm gonna put... So I know that's in there. We need aluminum. Oh, let's go. That's the only thing about these ladders, is you gotta get right where it needs you to be in order to, like, use them. Okay, so just 6 steel now. Do I have any steel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put that away. My mouse, man, it's really squirrely today. Oil extractor. Number 1. Accept. Alright. Jeez, that looks pretty bad. Oh well. We're gonna need one of these. It's kind of low to the ground where it hooks up, so I'm gonna put it there. And iron, copper, and cobalt and screws. Alright. I can't remember what I needed for iron, so I'm just gonna grab a bunch. I only needed 4. That's funny. Well, 6. I am definitely going to need more screws. All right. So only 4 cobalt? Yep, only 4 cobalt. There we go. Now I need to get an upgrade tool. I think I have one. And some wire. Let's see what it says. Very cool. I'm super excited to finally get to this point. So we're gonna need that and the upgrade tool. Oop, there we go. Alright. So we go and grab the oil shale. I have a lot of oil shale. I think you can only put 25 in if I remember correctly. We'll see. We'll take some out, you know, like enough out to really test that theory. Yep, only 25 out of 25. Very cool. How much does it use? Oh. Wow. Okay, so it takes 100 to run. So we're in a deficit currently. So I want to make some more wind turbines if I can. Alright. Trying to think, how many should I do? Let's just make 2 for now and see if that compensates for that power draw. I don't know if it will, but we're gonna find out. Need more aluminum. Cobalt. And how much? 5. Okay. I had to try, you know, I just had to, and it worked. So it's safe to do that again. It's good to know. Alright. That worked. So now we are no longer in a power deficit. That is really good. I am pleased with that. Can I name this? No, that's... Alright, there we go. Oil extractor. Number 1. There we go. Excellent. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some food in me, and then I'm going to sleep. And I'll bring you in the morning, and I think what we're going to do in the morning, one of the things I want to really get done that is feeling more like a pressing need than everything else is to get that barn built. So let's do that in the morning. All right. It is now morning. Last night before I went to sleep, I went ahead and cut down some of these trees because we're going to need a lot of wood. I'm going to grab my water. Alright, and we are good to go. So, yeah. You're lucky I'm not out to hunt right now. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right here next to this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to extend this, is my thought. So, it doesn't need to be this big, but I'm going to make it this big so I can use the space for expanding my power needs in the future. I think I'll do one more row and call it good. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab this. Oops. Start filling up the logs. If I'm not talking a lot, it's because my cough is just absolutely terrible. So excuse me if I'm really quiet. Excellent. Alright, so now it's just a matter of getting all the planks and filling these up with planks. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm also going to change Mike's chore from being stone to logs, because that'll be a lot of help. Speaking of which, yikes, I thought so. Okay. Poor guy's having to go further and further to do his job to get some stone, and yeah, he's gone a long time. That's not gonna work. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. Silly deer. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the barn down on this end. Is that straight? Yeah, that's straight. Okay. Let's see how that looks. I think I'm just gonna leave that as is. That works for me. We're gonna need a lot of nails and 10 iron ingots, so those are gonna be the first things I go ahead and grab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that should do it with that. Let's see if I can take any. Okay. We're gonna have a storm here soon. Now we just need 95 planks. Uh-oh. We have ourselves a storm. Oops. Oh no. Alright, well, let me do that really quick. There we go. $15 more planks and we will be done. Here we go. Yay, and it's done. That is awesome. And now I'm going to place down some stairs. There. Perfect. So good. I'm very pleased. Let's light this place up. That should do it. And then over here, I can place more of my, I can place more wind turbines or solar panels. Do whatever I want with that space. So that'll be awesome. One thing I'm going to do... I'm going to start filling this up so it is ready to go when we finally tame some animals. This should do it. There we go. It is full and ready to go. The only other thing I want to do is finish building these out really quick. There we go. It is ready for some animals. I'm going to quickly check on my power. Very nice. So during the day we have a nice surplus of power. Ooh. Very nice. It is time to go kill that deer that's out here. Alright, now I need to go find it. I can't imagine it got very far. There it is. Oh no. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here. Alright, so now the next thing I'm thinking about doing is working on the area up there. However, I need to go run and pick up my daughter from driver's ed. So I will have to put this on pause and come right back. Man, oh man. I started working and I didn't realize that I was still on pause. Ugh, that is so disappointing. So what I was telling you was my story. I went and got my daughter and we went to go get gas. When I went to go get gas, the handle that you know, the nozzle handle that you hold on to when you're pumping the gas, there was something on it that made my skin start to really get super itchy, and my hand is starting to swell and it's super red. I immediately washed my hands when I got home, and then that wasn't stopping that itchy burning. So I used some witch hazel on it, then rinsed that off real good, and then I put some coconut oil on it. It's still really swollen and red, but at least it's not itching and burning. I don't know what that was about. Not pleased at all that that happened, but hopefully the swelling goes down and it doesn't get worse. So I need some nails. I'm gonna grab some more planks. All right. All right, there we go. I did start to work on this. when I thought I was recording, but I was not. So I did this much. That's what I did. So now, this is going to be scary. All right. I've got to decide how I'm going to do this. I want to go in that direction, not just there. Although, if I branch over this way, it'll probably... that little space right there I could use to get over there. So I don't have to make this crazy looking thing. So I think that's what I'm going to try doing. I don't know what I can do to branch off of this. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to get some logs. All right. We made it up here. Yay! So, as I said in my previous season that got cut off short, I want to build on each one of these layers. You know, just section them off per the layer, and then just spread out my base up here. So that is the goal. I think what we should do is sleep through the night and then come back up here and start laying some foundations and see what we can come up with. I also don't think that Mike can refill the log storage if it's up there. And the only way you can get up there is using the ladders, because I have not seen him refill those. They were empty up there. So, that's an interesting observation. Real quick before I go to sleep for the night, I want to try this. It only took 5 oil. I wonder how much 5 oil produces. That's his way of filling up the log crates that he can't reach. That is hilarious. Well, the ladders are not that great, are they? Stairs are better. Duly noted. Thank you, Mike. It is the next morning, and as time has gone by since I've gotten home, I am really not feeling well. I don't know what was on that handle for pumping gas, but I'm just feeling nauseous and weak. I don't know what to think. That's just really odd. So what I think I might do is I might leave this off here for now and pick this up later, because I think I need to go lay down, or I don't know. I'm really hoping that whatever that was isn't going to continue to make life interesting this evening, because I really do not want to make a trip to the ER. I am just feeling really tired and very weak, so I think I'm gonna just end this here and hopefully come back to do some more work, because we just got up there. I really want to do more. So I may continue to do some more recording this Friday. All right, I am back. It's a new day. So it's actually been a few days since my last time in here recording, and I'm feeling a lot better. My voice isn't as bad, and neither is my cough, so I'm getting better that way. I'm just trying to remember where we left off. We obviously got this done. Yay, that's awesome. I think we were working on reaching the top of the stone, I guess, mountain. And we did get to the top. However, I'm not sure I like the setup on how to get up there. I think for temporary reasons it's okay. And yes, there's Mike's wonderful work. I remember that. Let's see. Do I need to check this? Oh, I have a lot of stuff on me. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this, though. I don't want that to overflow. Oh, let's see here. I think all of those are full. Okay. So I'm going to grab some more. Let's see. I'm going to put you down there. And I think moving these up is going to be beneficial. There we go. And since I'm down here, I'm going to go ahead and grab another one of these and take it up. Kind of, sort of. If I can. There. Maybe I should pick up some of these. Ha ha ha, I got them before you did. Okay. So let's see. That's right, this wonky thing. Okay, so ooh, we don't like that. Oh, and I can't jump because I got the logs in my hands. Oh my. Okay, that was scary. That was a little scary. I think it would be advantageous of us to start here. So this is going to be a level. This is going to be another one. I want to go all the way over here. I remember this not connecting to the cave, but getting close. Let's see. Yeah. I wouldn't mind building like a structure that will go over there and drop us off right in front of the cave over there, so it's just easy access from up here. We will see. That's a future thing I'll have to look at. And then I wanted to also... Oh, can I get up there? I know I can. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to take advantage of building here too, and I don't know how big we want to go, but you know what? There's plenty of opportunities to explore. This little area right here might actually be where I would put my stone extractors, but we'll see. We will see, because it would be cool to put my room like near the waterfall area. That's not quite it, but it's around here somewhere. Right here. Yeah, that is so cool. I don't want to fall. But that's cool. We'll see. So many possibilities. That's what's fun about this spot. Alright. So, since we are going to basically start here, let's whip out some foundations. What kind do I want? I'm kind of debating on going with just stone. Like, I don't know if I could use the stone paths to build, but I like those. I'm probably gonna have to go with these though for now. Let's see. And I want them to be tall enough that they kind of overlook this area. So I'm gonna do this, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe there. Ooh, but then it sinks. That's not gonna work. So we're gonna delete that. That is a no. Alright. Try again. This is gonna take me a minute. Maybe that will do better. I'm trying to decide what kind of angle I want to take on this. Just eyeballing it for a second because, yeah, that'll do. We'll try that. This is awfully tall. What I might do is section it off. And then come down with like stairs or whatever. Can I get you to go there? Thank you. Then I have this though, so let's see. Huh. I'm not even sure they're all going the right way now. Shoot. I was not paying attention. Oops. I guess if it's not going the right way, I can always fix them. Ooh, get over there. I can't tell where it's at. There we go. And then here I'll put stairs that will go up to that hopefully. So we do this. Alright. And then oh wait, hold on a second. There. So we'll take the stairs and we'll be a slow climb up there. And I think I even should do this. So, you know, I'm not falling into the unusual areas where I start sinking in. Something like that. We'll see how it goes. It's a start. I'm really interested to see how this turns out. This is going to be a crazy build. Okay, so let's start with the walkway. I'm definitely going to need a lot more logs up here. And Mike... Come on, there we go. Will not be able to get up to here because of the ladders. That is the bum deal about that. Put you there. There we go. You know what? That's gonna drive me a little crazy. Can I put stairs here at all? I have it. Is that gonna interfere with my ladder though? It might. No. Yes, it does. Alright, that's not gonna work. Oh, shoot. Oh my goodness. What a mistake that was. Not cool. Okay. You know, it might be a good idea to do something else because that just doesn't feel like it's gonna work. So I'm gonna think a minute on it because I really don't like that Mike can't get up to me. I just don't know what I could do to make it possible. Let me empty myself out if I can. Ha ha ha. Oh, did you get one? I think no, you didn't get one. I stole it from him before you could use it. I need a place to put all of these. I also want to check on that. We got one gas can. Let's go check on the other thing, because, you know, it's been a minute since I've been in the game. Only 4. I need to get rid of these spikes. They're not necessary. Here we go. It's 0 till next gas can, but it's not producing. Weird. I don't understand. Maybe it doesn't like me looking. Well, actually... I'm gonna have to come up with something else because this is not gonna work for the long term. I want Mike to be able to help me. Well, isn't that interesting? Very creative, Mike. Yeah, that's what he's doing to try to compensate for not being able to help me. Okay. So, if I do something like this, okay, that version is not going to be helpful. That one will be. Ooh. Okay, so that's not going to work with those. I'm going to have to move this stuff. I might be able to keep those there. Wouldn't that be something? Let's see. Oh, let's move that first. And that one. We don't want that to be in the way. Okay, so I need to go grab those planks. I need one more wood log. Oh yeah, I like that so much better. I'm thirsty. Let me get some drink. Alright, so this one I will go ahead and delete. And I think that's there in the way, right? Can I reach it? I wonder if that's gonna, I don't know what it's gonna do when I delete this. Probably just float there. Okay. Oh. Okay. How was that working? Not very well. Hold on a second. That's gonna work. Pick up that plank. It is clearly saying no. I'm overheating. Oh, well. This is becoming quite the challenge today. Tab. Well, I shouldn't be overeating now. Let me go ahead and take the sticks and put those away. I'm gonna turn my phone off so it doesn't keep making the noise. Here we go. I needed logs. Okay, 3 logs. Okay. There we go. Now we have access to this area without that wall being there, because that was not going to work anymore. However, you know what? I'm just so tempted to leave those there. It looks ridiculous, feels ridiculous. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do about that. Because even over here, what is this? Oh my goodness. Are those from the foundations I built? It is. Okay, well, let's delete that too. I'm just gonna leave that there. Is that on? All right, now it is. I do like this a lot better than what I had. However, it does bring up some other challenges. I can still access that, which is fantastic. I absolutely love that. I'm not going to mess with any of those. I think that's great. That needs to be put somewhere, and these need a new home. And there's just not enough places to put this stuff. Oops. I don't know if I can reach up there. Yeah, I really can't. So... oops. Temporarily, I'm going to put them outside because I cannot have them in my way. Okay. So that is fantastic. I'm just going to leave those alone for now, too. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this area, because I do need to put stairs here. I might have to move all of those. So let's go ahead and delete this. I was really surprised I could hold all of that. Let's see. Put that in there. And let me think. These do really need to go somewhere else. I know I can put some up here. Oh, come on. Oh. We'll put you there for now. And I've been putting these up backwards. Not that it really matters, but whatever. Let's get this. Come on. It just wants to... That'll just have to do for now. Let's see if we can do this part. You know what? I don't care how ridiculous it looks. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We are crammed. We are cramming ourselves in here to make this work. All right. Let's see if I can find the right one. I'm guessing it's going to be this one. Ooh. My oh my. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of rearranging, but I do like that one. So I'm gonna put that there. And I'm gonna have to move these again. I'm gonna have to empty these out. Did I get all of them? I guess I did. I'm gonna have to move this. Just temporarily until I figure more things out. Awesome. And I can still access the coal crate. That is so cool. Like, I've never utilized the space underneath the stairs before. So I'm really excited to be able to do that. Yes, 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 yes. I really like that. This is a mess. We will get to it. I do want to move these out of the way because they are kind of slowing me down. I don't think I can fit another thing in there, can I? No, not really. Darn. I might have to move this. I can put that. Yikes. Maybe right here. Is that like a little wall? This is not going to look that great. It's just not going to function very well. The space is just so crammed. This is why we're expanding though. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We're gonna put the batteries outside for now. That will work. It's temporary. Yeah, that's much better. That's not perfect. I don't care right now. I'm just wanting to get out of the way. So, we can get up and down the stairs. That's what's important. Mike can come up here and help, you know, take care of some of this stuff. I'm going to delete that. And let's move that down here for right now. Same with you. What I probably need to do before I get too far ahead of myself is get some food to eat. Because I am clearly low. So I'm going to do that really quick. All right. So much better. Oh my goodness. That makes a huge difference. Okay, so here I think this is gonna work best. Yep. Much better. And then there's got to be a different piece I could use that would work better for that angle is what my thought is. I'm hoping. So let's look at what we can use here and see what I kind of like that. You know what I need to do? I'm thinking... Huh. That is dangerous. Where's the ceiling? I should really put a ceiling on all of this. Is that even the right way? I'm hoping so. Oh, that didn't work. I was trying to pick up planks at the same time. That's not gonna work. It's logs. All of that. Can't take that. Push that down there. Oops. I'll be able to put one there in a minute. Well, maybe longer than a minute because now I'm empty of all the logs. What? It despawned. What a bummer. I always get lost. There it is. I don't have any more planks on me, okay. Everything is out. Oh, look. Mike is filling it all up. Alright, well, shoot. I'm trying to remember what I needed most. Logs, because I have tons of planks in my backpack. Alright. So... I think I'm going to build this stuff out first. And see how it's going to work. Again, I'm not hot on the angle, but it is what it is for now. We will make do. Yeah, that's just dangerous. That's also interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna like that, but it is what it is. Oh boy. Oh man. Again, though, eventually it's not going to matter. Alright, well, let's see what we can do with what we have. See, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like that. And just imagine how this will look when it's all lit up with lights. That is going to look cool. Really, Mike? My goodness. He's getting lazy. Oops. What I might eventually do in the future is replace all of these wood walkways up here with the stone ones. I think that would be really pretty. This thing looks so good. I'm super excited about it. I am really hoping that Mike will be able to keep up with all of this. So far, he's not doing a very good job. What I am going to do is go chop down some trees to help. I am over it. I'm so over it. We're going to move this stuff and get it out of the way so we don't have to keep climbing to get through. There we go. high. I wonder how overkill this would be. I don't think it would be overkill. Railings. So I don't do something stupid. That's probably overkill, but I don't care. It'll work for now. Come on. Okay. Wait. Let's finish this first. Alright, now we need stairs. That will go there. Fantastic. Actually, I'll just grab it. I want to do just a little bit more, and then I'm probably going to call it. I really want to see how, you know, get more of a visual of what it's all going to look like. And I'll probably smooth out the pathway a little bit more. Make it more smooth. Like, this is kind of messy. For now it'll do, but it will be something I will address in the future. The reason I'm not taking them back down is so Mike can bring them up to me. He seems to be having a hard time. Even though I cut down a lot of trees for him. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more for him really quick. I can definitely see the view up here is spectacular. I did not bring up more planks. No more? Alright, excellent. Oops. Wow. Alright. Well, this is definitely a very good start. I'm very pleased. I think it's going to turn out really well, especially when I get to the point where I can start really playing with putting down some more angled building pieces, because I've not played with any of the angled pieces yet, and just see what I can do. I think I will utilize some of these lower areas down here to expand them out a little bit, maybe put like the barn or something up here, and you know, just fill in all the gaps down here and make it look really good. Yeah, my dude is tired, and so am I, and I still have all the editing to do. I have to go work Saturday at my parents' place. I have a retired school bus I converted into an RV, and it is time to remove it from their property. So I'm going to go through it and take everything out that I want. And since it's been sitting a while, I'm just going to, unfortunately, scrap it. I spent a lot of money on it, put a lot of time into it. It has really cool little living areas built inside of it. However, it is, you know, something I can't park where I live now, and my parents don't want it on their property anymore, and I don't blame them. It was a fun project, but I'm ready to move on. So, that being said, it is time for me to also end this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. If you have any helpful tips, or you just want to say hi, be sure to leave me a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate all of you for being here. You all take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.